All right. I feel like I should change the name of the stream of I have a migraine, so let's stream. Yay. We got shit to do, so whatever. Hey, Josh. So we are still working on the drag queen lich. Life has really been pushing me not to get this done. Also, I keep finding ways that I fucked up. So that's fun. That's enjoyable. So, hey, what? Hold on. Couldn't find the right what place. By the way, I am organizing my layers here. You can't see it because it's behind the changing pictures. I'm guessing you mean for the commission. So there's a link tree in the description. It's right next to where it says link to links of all my stuff. There is a button there called Coffee, Kofi, and that will take you to, it's like Patreon. But yeah, it will take you to my coffee, and then close to the top of it, underneath my banner and underneath my icon and name and all that crap, there's a few tags. So there's an about, a gallery, a posts, shop, and commissions. You click on commissions, and that will give you a list of things that you can commission me for. You can do, for 20 bucks, you can do a quick sketch or a cleaned bust sketch. But you can also add things to it. Or you can just give me the money and I can figure it out. But yeah, since I'm a gold member on Coffee, they don't take a percentage of the money, so it all comes to me. So that is that's the main reason why I suggest people go there. But yeah, so if you want to just donate the money, there is a window. It says buy a coffee for Missing Minds. There's a one-time and a monthly thing. It's already on one time. You can just put into a box that's exactly how much you want to do. And then hit donate. And I greatly appreciate it. It does help. Yeah, coffee is my preferred way. Because like I said, I get the money, most of the money. Coffee does automatically go to my PayPal, so PayPal does take a portion of that, but since Coffee doesn't take any of it, it's only PayPal's portion that they take. Which sucks. I'm trying to figure out a way to take care of that, but that's something that like other people have to do, apparently. And it's annoying. But, yeah, I'm trying. I kind of fell into a depressive rut since my car broke down. And it kind of stressed me out. So I'm trying to catch back up on all that shit. Because I have a lot more stuff to post on there. And with the one donation, you get access for a month to everything that's in my gallery and the ability to download full res images of stuff in my gallery. And then monthly people get it all the time because they're donating every month. just about finished up with these organizing. I can do a quick sketch of your of an OC, like a bust one, and I'll just put some more details into it, or do shading for it, because that would equal out to $20. It's up to you. Okay, all this is organized for the most part. Let's just click that. Keep forgetting when I do that I need to start from the bottom so I don't actually hit these buttons. Okay, so there you see Art Gallery, Discord, Facebook, TikTok, merch store, Patreon, and then coffee. There's a button underneath Patreon, and you scroll down a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Well, why'd you do that? Yeah. Hmm. Oh. Ha 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 ha, funny joke. Ha ha ha. I love how it says homie bought you coffee. That's funny. Buddha? Oh. Okay, that's just gonna be like that for a minute. Bye, 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 bye.
If you want me to take over, just give me the green light. Just give me the green light. If you want me to get close to you, just tell me what to do. Tell me what to do. If you want me to take over, just give me the green light. Just give me a sign. Just give me the green light. If you want me to get close to you, just tell me what to do. Tell me what to do. If you want me to take over, just give me the green light. Just give me a sign. If you want me to get close to you, just tell me what to do. Tell me what to do. If you want me to take over, just give me the green light. Just give me the green light.
Yeah, I think it just hit me too hard. Like, it was as soon as I had things planned out, because I'm going to start doing delivering for, like, Grubhub or whatever. And, as soon as I was going to do that, my car fucks up. I know, right? Just, let's get some shoes. Oh my god, shoes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'd have to actually put in the color. Ah, my eyes. Ah!
What's your name, pretty boy? What's your name, pretty boy?
It's not exactly encouraging. If you take 2 steps forwards and 3 steps back, yeah, you're not in the place where you started. But taking 3 steps back means that you're in a worse place than where you started. This looks really dark right now, but it's gonna change a lot once I get the lighting in. Did I not do this part? I don't think I did. I didn't. I'm a dumbass. Well, the point of a path is to be going forward on it. That's what progress is. So if you take 3 steps back, you have lost progress. Therefore, you are in a worse spot than you were before. And the main difference is how you figure out to make sure that doesn't happen again. Oh, that's way too strong. Calm down! There we go. Okay. What the screen? Nope, not what I wanted. There we go. I don't know how I feel about this. Oh, that was the one thing I was wanting to do is There it is. I want to see how this would look. If he skinned an orc and took his face. I lived in the rainforest. If you step off the path, you die. I'm picturing like he took an orc's face, elf's eyes, and a human ear. I'm still gonna be playing around with the colors. I do like this a little bit better. But I really want to get the lighting in. Sup? Helen! How is you? I do like this being like a really light blue and then fades to kind of like a pink. Kind of offsets the dark of everything else a little bit. But I want to get the lighting in because it's bugging me how dark everything is because all I have is just the ambient occlusion right now. So there's a guy I follow on TikTok who's like extremely flamboyant gay Texan. He has my favorite voice for a character because he's got that Texan. He's got a bit of that Texan drawl, but then that gay flair with his voice. It's like, honey, you're just I can't even replicate it properly. It's so good. And I just kind of picture this character having that kind of voice. Even if he's not gay. Just, I don't know, I love the voice so much. I follow too many people on TikTok. Yeah, it's I just love his voice. It's so like I want to make a character specifically for that voice. I don't know. There's something about that voice that just makes me happy. Okay, I think I found a good one.
In case nobody's told you lately, baby, I'm proud of you because you've survived days you thought you couldn't. And that's extraordinary, just like you, Sweet Pea. I love you.
How can you not love that voice? I love it so much. God damn it, Helen! Stop coming in and then leaving. We'll see you later. Yeah.
If we broke in your house.
Yeah, what would you do?
My raviolis, wake up, harness. Oh, babies, y'all really did a bad thing, didn't y'all? Breaking into somebody's home, but you've put me in a moral conundrum now, Daddy, bringing your young one here. I can't be teaching kids these kinds of lessons. But then again, you did violate my own privacy and my autonomy by breaking into my home. Oh, wasn't that an easy moral conundrum to break through? Oh, thank goodness. So I'm going to be teaching both of you a quick lesson. Well, actually, I'm going to have my pup Thanatos do it for me. He'll choose just how hard that lesson's going to go. I'll be back in about an hour or so, and hopefully there'll be some of you left when I return. And if there is, you and I will have a chat.
Oh, man. I love his voice so much. So yeah, I'm like picturing that kind of voice with this character. It's like it's regal. There's some kind of regalness to it. Yeah, it's like one of those things where it's like I have mixed emotions now. Because that was very charming, but I think I'm gonna die. So, I'm confused. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna make a character that talks like that. So this layer that I'm doing now has an overlay layer. I'm doing just general lighting, like how I want to see how the lighting could fall on a lot of spots. And then soon I'll put makeup on. And then I'll put makeup on the character too. This is actually my favorite way of shading and lighting, how I'm applying it. Which I call it the tap method. I'm just tap, 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 tap all over the place. because it applies it much more slowly, so I feel like I'm able to control it a lot better. Yeah, pretty much. I've got to go powder my nose. You wait right there, honey. I'm now picturing how, like, at some point, he's captured people just to like entertain them, but like in his own twisted way. And so he actually has them chained up to these chairs at a dinner table, like one of those like long dinner tables that's basically a feast. And he just gets like, I'm gotta go powder my nose. And walks off, and like there's a new person that was recently kidnapped like a few days ago, and then there's someone who's been there for quite a while. He's like, but he doesn't have a nose. And the other guy's like, don't mention that. Don't say anything. Shut up. Just go with it. Yeah. That could be a thing, like the adventuring party gets kidnapped and end up in that kind of situation, and there's people who have been in prison there for even years. And I don't know, part of me kind of feels like if he would treat them well at times, like during the feasts, dinners and stuff like that, but then bad things happen to people, so they don't look like disheveled prisoners, but they have cuts and scars and shit. Like they're all cleaned up, but they're battered. It's what I'm picturing. We can't have you looking like a mess for dinner. Not just won't do. We'll get you all cleaned up. Yeah, pretty much. That's just something that I would imagine, like, in a complete sociopath who is also like has so much societal power, basically, because of being a lich and all this shit. Not necessarily strength power or even magical power, but I mean that's how he got what he has, basically. Like, these are just things that just pop into my mind as I work onto this character, which is basically how I do the writing for most of my characters. Is I design them and stories kind of pop up, and then that influences their design, and it's just a cycle. Putting in the first layer of actual shading. This will help me determine where my lighting will go. I'm wanting to get this done this week, preferably by tomorrow. That is my goal. We'll see if it happens. Well, I mean, what else is there to do after you conquer the world? I mean, in order to take over the world, you basically get rid of all your enemies. You, cake or death? Cake, please. Very well. Give him cake, too. We'll get around out of cake at this rate. You, cake or death? Cake, please. Well, we're out of cake. We only had 3 slices. We weren't expecting such a rush. What, so my options are or death? Well, I'll have the salad then. Yeah, so the current campaign that I'm running now is actually was supposed to go differently. I was trying to make it lower scale, but apparently I completely lack the capability of doing that. So I'm trying to make it all take place in the city, but it's a big ass city. And then the main villain was actually changed. It was supposed to be the clergy that the party is taking orders from. But as I was developing things, it just turned into something to where, like, there's no outright villain, necessarily. I mean, there's a couple that you can be like, yeah, that's the bad guy. But it's all based on perspective. But it was supposed to be like they would be doing some missions and stuff, clearing out heathens. And then they would go after what they would think is the big bad guy, who is known as the Laughing Man. And it was actually a character I came up with in college, who is a jester that is possessed by a demon. And they have this like dual existence going on. And like basically it was supposed to get to the point to where the party would find him. Well, I mean, in a way, yes, because it's all about the gods that people worship and the demigods that they worship. But I didn't originally intend it to be something where it was like very religious based. I just wanted to go to a place that had like a very powerful clergy in the city. And so they were basically the government. But that didn't happen necessarily the way I was planning it as I was working on things. But yeah, it was supposed to be where like they find the Laughing Man. They do a few fights with him. He goes into demon form and stuff, but then they learn the truth about him. And then they find out that like they're not necessarily working for the good guys, and they're not necessarily going after bad guys. So they kind of had to make a decision on whether they were going to keep doing that, keep like following what their orders and stuff, or not follow orders, and then that would basically open another can of worms. So basically, the group would decide what the big bad guy would be for the end. But that kind of changed as I was developing, doing world building and stuff. I might still use that character, but I'm gonna have to use him in a different capacity as I was planning. Because I like the character. He's a very tragic character. as most of my characters are. Yeah, this would definitely be a character that they have not met before in any other game. And I rarely even talked about him before, because I actually forgot about him for a while. Oh, man. I have another character that I should put into this world. It would fit perfectly with it. Actually, technically, I already did. But... I mean, technically, but, like, he's just lore. I should bring him in as, like, an actual character. Yeah, so a lot of the lore has to do with gods and stuff in this world I made, and there is a class of gods that next to nobody knows about. There's only some small cults, and they're known as like doomsday cults, because the gods that they worship are similar to the elder gods, except the elder gods, who are the universal gods, as in, like, they're the ones that control the universe, the reality. They are scared to death of these other gods, because these other gods are basically reset gods. Their whole purpose is to come and destroy everything. But they've never done it. But yet the Elder Gods are terrified that one day they will. Because I kind of based the Universal Gods off of a pantheon I already had. I just made some changes. Actually, the pantheon I came up with was based off of an RP forum that I was in for during high school, where we did nothing but role-playing one storyline that ended up having thousands and thousands of posts in it. And I joined the group in a little bit later. And, but I very quickly became the lead writer for villains. Which, if you know anything about me, should not be surprising. Hello! Finadagger! Oh, I don't know why that tickles me so much. Oh yeah, hello! Welcome back. I take it the things I said were quite helpful. Well, that's good.